Hello, NovyPR, and welcome to this overview video of the latest build of the game I've been developing. It's called blobTASTIC, and I figured instead of writing some long-winded email, I could just send you a video and show you what that game's all about and make both of our lives just a little bit easier. Alright, so let's quickly jump in here. So we start here. So this is our little character. This little green blob is the character control. He's trying to escape from the secret volcano lab that got free from his scientist captors. You also might notice these little pink or magenta lines. This is part of the recording software I'm using, not the actual game itself. So basically, I felt the controls are a little unique for a mobile game, and it'd be important to show them off exactly how I'm controlling the game. Because I feel with most action-oriented games on mobile devices, they always feel a little clunky because they're using virtual D-pads and sticks, buttons. It just never feels quite right. Alright, so basically how the controls work is wherever I swipe is where the blob's going to jump, and he's going to stick to just about any surface. Ceilings, walls, whatever. Except for this ice up here. He'll just slide on that. The other thing I can do is if I tap, he'll throw out his little arm, and I'll just stick to just about any surface. I'll stick to all the same surfaces as I'm jumping. The idea being is I can use my grapple and the jump in combination to get to unique areas. Or just areas a lot easier in general instead of just jumping. The other thing I can do is if I hold down 2 fingers, or more than 2 fingers really, I'll turn into this stone form, and this instantly drops me out of any jump and straight down. This is mobility-wise, it's much more important than you might initially think. It makes life easier trying to get to certain places. It also makes me invincible to just about anything in the game except for this lava down here, which we'll soon find out will start rising and try to kill us. And then last thing I want to quickly mention before we start playing the game itself is the game is pretty heavily color-coded, so pretty much anything orange is the main surface, platforming surfaces that you're going to be jumping on, and then anything blue is the ice. It's going to slide you around, and then the background is always going to be, or typically is always going to be grays, blacks, and whites. And then anything red, like the lava down here, is some kind of heat source and will instantly kill the blob. Anything yellow is electric, and that'll also kill the blob if I jump into it. And so let's jump in there. So I die from it. Alright, so let's quickly reload. As you can see, there is ads in my game. We'll discuss the business model in a second here. At least with ads, every 4th time you die you'll get the ad. I was obviously playing it a little bit before starting recording this video. Alright, so let's jump in here. As you might notice, the lava starts rising, and it's at a speed variable of 1, which is the slowest speed, and then every 5 floors it'll increase by a little bit. And then you might notice this clock power up here. Oh, oops. Well, trying to talk and play at the same time can be a little hard to play sometimes. Alright. Wow, it actually loaded the exact same floor again. Actually, let's just wait for this lava real fast, just so I can show off the clock. The clock's basically, it'll freeze the lava for a short time. So the green ones will freeze it for 3 seconds, and the blue ones for 6 seconds. So as you can see, if I jump into it, lava gets frozen, and the speed is 0. And then I'm actually just going to purposely die just so I can. I'm actually amazed that statistically it loaded the same levels, because basically I have 50 pre-built levels, and so they aren't actually random levels, but the order you get them in is going to be random every single time. So now you can see it's not going to be that floor with all the freeze mines. We have the saws this time around. Alright. Let's just jump through here. So I don't want to hit the saws. Those will kill me pretty quickly. Alright. There's these floor traps that trigger. If I wasn't in stone form, they would kill me. And we also have those bouncing blobs that will also kill me. Let's go through here. This one's the only super dark room I have in the game. I have other dark rooms, but this one's, the idea is the arrows on the walls are supposed to direct you where you're supposed to be jumping. Alright. Let's just keep jumping here. Here's our little jetpack level. So I can jump several times with the jetpack. Oop, want the teleporter. Avoid these. Let's go through these teleporters. So the teleporters are color coded, so if I jump into the yellow teleporter, it's going to go to that yellow point. If I jump to that red teleporter, it's going to go to the red endpoint, and so on. There's our clock power up. All the clock power ups are meant to give some kind of alternative route within the game. The idea being that you can save time of the lava not chasing after you by taking a harder route. Alright. I still have this extra jetpack. So these are jetpacks don't use forever, don't last forever. So if I activate that one, I no longer have it. Alright, here's our room full of mines. So I can stick to them. The idea is I'm supposed to use these mines as platforms. Oop. Died again. Alright. So I guess I don't want the video to drag on too long. Oh, actually there is one last thing I want to explain here since we're at this floor. So if I enter this purple field, I'm going to turn this purple bouncy ball. Actually, let's just replay this level in practice mode. That way I can just show it off with as much time as I want. If I put the game in practice mode, it doesn't have any lava. It doesn't say my high score either. But it's just, I can take as much time on these floors as I want. So with this bouncy mode, when I enter these purple fields, my blob will turn purple. And if I swipe, as you can see, I have no gravity, and I don't no longer stick to surfaces. I just bounce off them now. And then if I tap, it just stops in place. And I can also use my stone form. And if I enter the green fields again, if I enter these green fields, I'll turn back to the green blob. Alright, and then I'm also immune to electricity, the idea being I'm somehow insulated now as the bouncy blob, but red objects will still kill me. So, let's go through here. Alright. So like I said, I don't want the video to drag on. Let's just go back to our main menu real fast. So actually, let's just discuss the business model real fast. This is all up for debate still. I'm sure you can help me figure it out. Basically, I have it where it's a free app, and you'll get the first 20 floors of the game for free. And it'll have ads. And then then every 4 times you die, you get the ad. And then you can go to the store. Let's just go to the store now. And if we buy the level pack, right now I have it for just one level pack for 30 floors. I plan on adding more in the game. So basically, any purchase you make is going to remove ads. Alright, so let's see, what else do I want to show off here real fast. So we already showed you practice mode. I guess there's a guide. Basically, I'll just show you all the controls, game modes, obstacles. This gives you a more in-depth information on how the game works. So we go to credits. Pretty much just built with me. Turn the audio on and off. We can have our high score. We can delete that. The only other thing I quickly want to show off is this normal mode and blobTASTIC. So now we can notice that I am purple. And if we go back and play, I'm going to be purple the entire time. So the green fields will not change me back to my normal green form. And this does not save my high score. It's just a more fun kind of thing. Extra little mode. Alright. So that's pretty much everything I want to show with the game. Like I said, I don't want to drag on. So thank you for watching, and I hope to hear from you soon. I'm just going to play the game for a couple more minutes in case you want to watch it some more. And then I'm also about to switch it over to the game audio. Just so you know, the recording software is not that great audio-wise. The actual in-game audio is better when you actually play the game. Nope, dying again because I'm not paying attention. So I just want to apologize for the audio. Nope, here's our ads again.